Red, okay. So I'm gonna do orange and yellow, okay. So my orange can be this color, or maybe, let me find a brighter orange. Give me 1 second, okay? Because I haven't choose my color yet until this moment. Yep, it can be this color, orange, or this orange, or and then plastic yellow, okay? So I'm gonna do, and then you're gonna do black for the background for sure, because it's dark. Okay, so get two bright color. Think about two bright color.
Okay, Miss Kathy.
Yes.
You're barely getting it, Tyler. I'm the one.
Okay, who else is joining? Let me see. I think that everyone is joining kind of late today. What's going on? I think Vivian's joining. Aiden and Ellie, is Zoe joining? I thought that she's joining. So
I'm not sure if Zoe's joining.
Yeah,
Mom
is
Zoe's
joining.
yeah, ask your mom to ask her mom. So this is the orange I'm gonna use, okay?
We both share these, okay? God, let me get the one.
Are you guys sharing the same color? If anybody's sharing same color, it's fine. I just want to make sure that you have the color ready. So black is the background that I'm going to use, right? And then, wait, this is the camera then.
Share with you.
I want you guys to pick the color first. It's very important to pick the color first, okay?
Miss Kat, this is Kara. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So I want you to think about a color palette that you wanted to use for your painting first before we jump onto the painting. And I'm waiting for everybody to join in. I know Vivian is coming to join, but I don't know where she is now. Let me ask, okay? Who else is joining? Okay, get your color pick first. So Mia, you're doing all red. And Kara, what are you doing? What color are you doing?
I don't have paper. I'm doing. Me, I'm gonna put this and green.
Okay, good. Good job, Kara.
Are these good, like bright colors?
Yes, those are really good colors. So are you picking red and yellow or orange and yellow?
I'm gonna pick red. Me and my brother are sharing. No, we're not gonna share.
It's okay. Tyler, you should share with your sister. I don't think you have extra paint, right? It's okay to share because you're not going to use the whole entire bottle of the paint, correct? I'm trying to finish all this old paint that I have because I'm not using the new one anymore because I want to finish all this because it's getting more and more paint in my collection. So I want to finish all this. So if you don't have this kind of paint, it's fine. Good morning, Zoe. It's okay if you join late. I was talking about pick up your color first before you start. I haven't started anything yet. We're gonna do owl in the night scene, but I want you to pick the color of the owl. I'm using orange and yellow. I'm gonna mix these two orange together, and then black for your background. Okay. So pick those color first before we jump on to the painting, okay? While we're waiting for Vivian to join. I think Vivian is joining. And Ida too. I don't know where's Ida. Her mom told me that she's going to join, but they can catch up pretty well. So those two have been with me for a while, so it's okay. And they're older too. Okay, let me see. Is joining? I think someone is joining. So wait, Zoe, did you hear what I said about the color palette? Just choose red, orange, or yellow for the bright color. Up to you what you wanted to pick. I want everybody to have a different color for their owl, okay? Anybody like owl? Especially the night owl? Yeah, Kara like owl. I love
What
owl.
colors? What colors?
You can pick orange, red, yellow, a combination of yellow or orange, a combination of yellow or red. Okay, up to you. Or even blue. You can do blue and purple. Blue and purple. I'm sure Tristan is not here yet, but if he joined, I'm sure he's gonna do blue. Because he always liked blue color. It's okay when you pick different color, because I want everyone to have a unique color, okay? So I'm gonna do black, especially for the black. Let's do the black background first while we're still waiting, okay? Let's start. I don't want to wait too long because I think they can catch up soon. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna do black first, okay? And yellow for the background because it's night scene. The yellow will be, oops, what's going on? Can you see my camera now?
No.
For some, oh, hi, hello. For some reason, my camera just shut off. Okay, hang on, okay? Give me 1 second. Today I have some technical issues again. Okay, let me see, where's my camera? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch it back on. There you go. Come on, pick up. You guys can hear me, right? Just the camera, okay. There you go.
Miss Kathy, I can't see you.
I know,
You're
I know.
gone, Miss Cat.
I'm here, I'm here. Okay, there you go. I just want to make sure that you guys can see me now. Okay, alrighty, so while we're doing the background, we're gonna pick up black. So you get your water ready, right? And your hair dryer, because it's still cold in the morning, it's hard to dry. So get your hair dryer ready. Ask your mom or parents to help you get your hair dryer. So we're gonna do this light painting of black first. I'm gonna squeeze some black on my paper bowl. Let's see it, right? And then I'm gonna squeeze out all my old paint. Because I have tons of tubes of colors like this. Right? I've done this with you guys for like, I don't know, is it 3 years now? I forgot. Almost 4 years actually. This pandemic. It's during the pandemic actually. So after we do that, I'm gonna use the biggest brush you have, right? Just a little bit of black, not too much, because I'm gonna cover everything. And I will have to, good morning, Vivian. We're gonna do night scene of a black owl. So I want you guys to paint a very light, a thin layer of black onto your paper. We're doing vertical format, okay? So very light layer. And Vivian, also pick two
What
bright
is
color.
vertical again? Up and down?
Up and down. Cover all the whole thing, okay? Cover the whole background, but very, very light black, okay? So Vivian, while we're doing the background, I want you to think about your
Miss
color
Kathy,
of your owl.
I don't
Hang
have
on,
a light.
Mia, hang on. Okay, hang on. Give me 1 second. I'm talking to Vivian. Vivian, make sure you pick two colors, two bright colors, okay? One can be yellow, and then orange or red, or blue, or two blue and
Did I paint my hair
purple.
with black?
Yes. Mia, what were you asking earlier?
I don't have. Me and Tyler
Zoom it
are
up so you
using
can see the whole thing.
like this black. We don't have a light black. Is that okay? Miss
Oh,
Kathy?
it's okay. Whatever. It's only one black. There's no light black or dark black. Yeah.
Okay.
Mia, there's no dark black or light black. It's always
Okay.
one type of black. If you do the light black, means you put a little bit of less.
So now you're just gonna put water.
What I meant by light, I don't want you to paint too thick so that it's hard to
You
dry.
can
Got it?
Miss Cat,
Yes, Kara?
are we painting the whole thing black?
Yes. Paint the whole thing so they can see it. Making sure not too thick because it's going to take a long time to dry. Okay? Just a little bit of black paint and then color the whole thing. And making sure you have your hairdryer mix because we're going to dry it with the hairdryer because it's faster that way. Because usually, if you don't use hairdryer, I usually put my painting out in the backyard and dry it that way. It takes time, right? Dry by itself sitting on the table. And then you can usually use a hairdryer. Does that make sense? For those that just joined us not too long ago, that's how we usually use the hairdryer, okay? To speed up the process of drying. So after we paint the whole background, that usually take a while, but can be managed because it's just one direction. When you do painting, everything that we do, coloring with color pencil, brush stroke, we always do one direction, which means if you're doing the horizontal, like what I'm doing across, keep it in the same direction, not zigzag up and down and then cross over. The reason why we're doing that, we try to keep the stroke the same direction so that the background looks a lot neater. Good morning, Ida. It's okay you joined late. I know that you can catch up. We're just talking about we're doing a night scene with the owl, a night owl. But we're going to paint our background black, all the way black, but very, very thin layer, okay? Very thin layer, and then dry it with the hair dryer, okay? While you're doing the background, Ida, I want you to pick two bright color for your owl, okay? Yellow or orange, or yellow or red, or blue with purple. So every one of them is kind of different. It can be repeat, it's fine. If Aiden, if your brother want to pick a different color, that will be ideal. If he so okay. But it will be very cool to have a different color owl throughout our whole class, okay? So I'm going to use, let me think. I'm going to use bright orange and yellow. And then also we have a big moon in the back. So the moon will be yellow, okay? So now I'm covered the whole paper. Let me zoom
Miss
in.
Kathy, can you
So
slow
you can
down?
see it. I'm just doing the background, yeah? I didn't do anything else, just the background.
Okay, because
Okay?
Tyler, not like that, Tyler. Like this. Not like this.
One direction. Horizontal, keep it horizontal. One stroke like this, one at a time. One at a time, try to fill up the whole page. Try to thin it out. Very okay. So now I'm finishing the last bit here. So I'm going to dry it. I'm going to mute myself a little bit. Let me see so you can see. Why I do it like this, I want you to see the whole thing. See, I have my paint up here. I'm gonna get this paint ready. I'll put this up here. And then you can see the whole page of my book, my sketchbook. It's all black now. So I'm gonna mute myself a little bit. If you guys are done with the whole black background, I want you to dry it with your hair dryer, okay? Okay, mine is dry. You can feel it with your finger, okay? Making sure it's all dry. That's why I want you guys to do a very thin layer, not very thick, so that it's drying really fast. I'm gonna use some water to clean up my hand first while I'm waiting for everybody to get to this stage. Okay. So I can see Ida's still working on hers. Everyone is done with the background yet? Vivian's probably getting the hairdryer. What about Aiden and Avery? You guys doing okay? I can see your mom is helping a little bit to set up the hairdryer. What about Zoe? You get your hairdryer ready?
We are caught behind a little.
It's okay. Take your time to finish the background. Again, don't do it too thick, okay? Because if you take a very thick background, it's gonna take a while to dry, even with the hairdryer. So try to thin it up with some water, okay? But not too much. Try to learn how to control the water instead of using all the different material that we media, okay? Because adding water is also gained by experience. Because the more that you paint, that you know when to add more water, when to have less water. Okay? It's okay. It's all a learning curve right now. So Vivian is drying hers. Good job, Vivian, for catching up. Kara is probably hiding somewhere, drying her painting. It's okay. You don't have to do it, show me in the camera. I just want to make sure that you can know how to do it. It's Mia drying. Zoe, are you drying yours too? You doing okay? Let me see.
I'm done.
You're done drying? Okay, good. That was fast. Good job. So the next color we're going to use, make sure you put your black brush away or wash it up, because you don't want to put it around and then it's all dry up on your brush, okay? When the paint is dry on your brush, it's really hard to wash. So make sure you soak it in water. Yes, Mia?
Me and Tyler are not done yet.
It's okay, Mia. It's okay, take your time. I'm gonna pick one of the yellow that I want first, because I have so many different yellow, the old tube of color. I'm gonna see what yellow I'm using, okay? I think I'm gonna use this bright yellow. You see that? This is very nice. It looks pale. It's a yellow pale here on the name of it, but it's actually pretty bright. It's not pale at all. So sometimes you don't believe with the color name, and the outside color is totally different than the inside color. Look, to me, it's very bright, right? And look at the color outside. It's say pale. So this is my yellow of the moon, okay? And I'm gonna pick another yellow for the another, probably will be a little bit darker, like this one here. Okay, I'm trying to finish all the old paint. Okay, this is my moon. I'm gonna. Okay, for those that I think it's easier for those to draw a moon is just use a bowl that you found, a paper bowl or a bowl from your kitchen, you know, a shape of it. So I'm gonna do something like that with my bowl. In the background, I wanted to kind of tilt it this way, right here. Not right in the middle, like this is my paper, right? So this is my paper edge to here, right? Oops, let me show you. Right, I wanted to be something like that. A little bit more to the left and a little bit over here. So this is my moon, okay? In order to trace this on black, I'm gonna use a white color pencil, okay? Give me 1 second. I know I put it out, but it's not. Okay, where is it? I think I have to go grab it. Give me 1 second, okay? I'll be right back. I'll be right back, okay?
Miss Kathy, can this work? My dog's bowl. No. There's no
Right.
such thing as
Put
glitter.
it out.
Kathy,
So this, yes.
is this okay? This is my dog's bowl.
Oh, that's perfect. I was thinking about using that too.
Mm-hmm.
I have same kind of bowl for my dogs. Yeah, that's perfect. So I'm sorry that I didn't mention that you need a white color pencil, because I think this is the easiest
A
way
white color
to
pencil?
show. Okay, so,
Wait, okay, not a
yeah,
red
white.
one. Can we use a dog bowl?
A trace, something like this will be fine.
Can we do a
Paint
dog
over it
bowl?
anyway. So the line doesn't have to be perfect.
It
Yes, do a dog bowl. A dog bowl, a bowl, or something in that bowl, circle shape. I just have my my paper bowl right here. It can be a big cup, any bowl, about this big, look at my palm, right? About this size.
Auntie Kathy,
Yes, Vivian?
for the owl, can you do like pastel colors like lilac and like sky blue?
Yes, you can do that. It can be, are you using white and sky blue?
No, lilac.
You can use any color you want. The color that I just suggested, it's just an idea, okay? If you want to do a sky blue, up to you. As long as you know that it can paint really well on top of the black paper, black color now, okay? Making sure that you can do that. So I'm gonna do the moon color now, okay? Everyone's done with their background. Give me a thumbs up before we move on. Thumbs up, background, thumbs up. Aiden and Avery, you guys done? I think they're blowing. dry the, you guys are blow dry your, I can't really see, hang on. Oh yeah, I can see your hair dryer on the side. So get a medium brush to do the moon. Is quite big, right? You don't want to use that small of a brush or this small of a brush. Use about this size. At least do the middle part, and then when to the edge, you can do the smaller one, okay? So again, I soak my brush into the water, and then I just add a little bit of water and then try to mix the paint like this, okay? See, I didn't use a lot of water. Try to mix it first and see how thick the paint is. You see, a chunk of paint like this, that means it's too thick. So not enough water, so I'm gonna add a little bit and then try to mix again. So when you're mixing color, you have to see, you don't want it to be a big chunk like this. This is kind of wasted, because if you put it onto the paper and it's too thick to dry, you don't want to do that, okay? Unless you want to do a same kind of thick texture, then you want to do this. So I'm gonna start with this. So I'm gonna do a circle right in the middle, okay? You see how bright it is onto my black background? It doesn't have to be a perfect line, okay, for your circle, as long as you have a guidance where you want to put the moon is.
Hello, Miss Kathy.
Yes, Mia? Why am I seeing
That is Tyler.
a background color?
Because it's Tyler. And I can't see.
Hi,
Where
Tyler.
is Miss Kathy? I am ahead of you right now. No, I'm ahead of you. See? I'm starting my yellow already.
Tyler, that's not a competition. Who is doing what first, okay?
Mia.
As long as you can catch up what you're doing with me. That's Mia?
Yes, it was.
All right, Mia, is Tyler finished his background already?
Yeah, but he's not coloring his yellow.
Has everybody finished their background? I want you guys to do it now, okay? Tyler, are you doing your moon? You have to start doing your moon now, okay, Tyler? If you wanted to show Mia, you can do better. Follow my instruction, okay? Good? Everyone's good? And now I keep mixing my color. My leftover color here is a little thick, so I'm going to add more water to make sure it's a thin layer. And then I'm going to do the edges now. Okay? So, and then we're going to add a little bit of white at the edge. So I'm going to have a little bit space on the edge, left some space here. I'm going to use white, next color. Okay? Because there's both light and the edge of the moon, or even the sun, right? So try to cover as much you can, right? You see how thick my paint is right now? And so when I add much, I do a circle. See, when I'm doing the circle, I'm doing the circle stroke. I'm not doing horizontal, I'm not doing vertical, I'm doing with the circle. So it's always what you're painting or drawing, try to go with the shape of what you're doing. So I'm doing a circle so that my paint stroke looks like a moon, because I'm going around the circle shape. See that? So when you see the color in front of the, on top of the black, you can see your own stroke of paint stroke. You see that? So I add too much water here, so I'm going to make it thicker. You don't want to show too much of the black. It's okay to show a little bit because this is a night scene anyway. Okay, so after I do that, I'm going to use white now. I think I still have a little white here. Again, not too thick, okay? So just a little bit of white, not too much. Because it's only the edge here. So now I'm going to use a thinner brush, a smaller brush. Okay, this one with the pointy end. And then add some white over here at the edge. Okay? Just a little bit, and try to finish the edge here. I need to mix the color better. Hang on. Okay, this is a layer of white. One layer of white around the circle edge. So always turn your paper or your book over if it doesn't feel comfortable to do the edge in one direction, right? So I'm turning my circle so that I can do one stroke like this. See that? You can always turn the book. It's just more comfortable if you're doing this way, right? You don't have to stuck onto one side. So I'm turning my paper or your book, your sketchbook. I know Ida's using a book. I'm using a book too because I haven't tear it out yet. Usually I tear it out for color pencil, crayon or oil pastel, dry pastel, but for painting, for acrylic paint, I usually put it in my booklet until I finish and I tear it out. The reason why I do that is I don't want it to touch the table with the paint. So I kind of have to wash it again. Because today I didn't wrap the table. Time to wrap it today. So always think about how to keep your workspace clean too, so that you don't have to spend too much time cleaning up later. First, you can actually wrap it up. I usually use shrink wrap that I can buy a very thick and big roll from Amazon. You can wrap the whole table. And when you're done, you just tear it out. Or a lot of people use painting plastic cover too for table protection. If you don't touch the table, you won't touch, if you have a booklet like this, you won't touch the edge. Doing the background, you probably make a mess. So always think about that to help your mom or your parents cleaning up the table. Okay, see how I have add a little, it show there's a glow around it. Try to smoothen it because I use a small brush. I think I'm gonna go back to my the square brush and out a bit more. That'd be fine. Be careful when doing it. Okay. You know why I want you guys to do owls? Because there's a competition, art competition is only doing owl. So you guys can do your best work here to do an owl painting. That would be fun, right? And it's free to join. You don't have to pay for anything to join the competition. But the bad thing is you cannot keep the painting. You have to send it in. So that's the downside, that you cannot keep your favorite owl. And if you don't get any awards, they won't send the painting back to you either. Because I think it's over in Houston or somewhere, you have to send I know that because Tristan actually submit one before, like 3 years ago, I believe, and we never see the penny back because we didn't get anything. So post it, but they won't send it back to you. So it's up to you if you wanted to
Kathy,
participate.
is this good?
Best to join. We'll see how. Yes, now you have a glow around the moon, the edge, but I want you to flatten them, like blend them better with the yellow now, okay? So I can see a very sharp white glow line, but I want you to smooth it out. So blend it a little bit better with the yellow now, okay? And then you're done with the moon. Good job, Mia.
Auntie Kathy,
Yes.
why can't you just
Yes, Vivian.
why can't you just send them an email of the painting?
They won't do it. They don't accept electronic file. They only accept physical painting. I know. I had the same question too. Yeah, they're very old school. And a lot of them, because when you do send electronic file, you can edit it online. There's a lot of Photoshop, Illustrator, Adobe, how people can to see actually the painting itself. Because a lot of people cheat.
Blending.
Instead of questioning, did the participant actually do it by themselves? They don't know, and they don't want to risk that. That's why, right? So it's a trust issue, I guess, and they don't want to question. So they wanted to see the physical painting, and then to be honest, if you actually see the real thing, you can actually see what media close up. If you actually show a picture, you say, oh, I'm doing this for acrylic. It can be a different paint, right? You can use tempera paint. It doesn't have to be acrylic. So you see how I do the stroke, always circle, go with the circle shape. I did not do horizontal line at all. So I keep doing the circle stroke to fill all the paint area, okay? So it's pretty much done for my moon. Just trying to clean up a little bit thickness here and there. And then I'm gonna dry it now, okay? Make sure you dry it really, really dry because you're gonna paint the owl on top now. So I'm doing layer by layer now. See that? So I'm gonna mute myself. So while you're done with the moon, Ida, and whoever is done with the moon, please dry it, okay? With the hair dryer. Okay, finally done drying my moon. So touch it a little bit, make sure it's all dry. So now, okay, I want you to find another smaller circle shape for the two big eyes of the owl. I happen to have a lid of my color pencil. So I'm gonna have two big eyes here. The owl. Okay, so find something about this size. I will say about 2 inches white circle, or even smaller will be okay too, but about here. So it's like 1/3 of the big moon is, right? So this is how small the eyes are. So find something like that. It can be again, the end of the cup, you know, at the bottom of the cup. It can be at the bottom of the cup like this. This is a little bit too big. So something a smaller cup, and then use the 2 circle. Okay, same thing. I want you to paint 2 yellow, darker yellow for the eyes. Okay, everyone using the same color for now, because the eyes color, I want you guys to use the same color, and then the different will of the owl. Okay, so this is will be the same thing, using the color pencil again, white color pencil, to trace the line. So everyone done with the big moon? Everyone. Hello? Oh, here you go. You're moving. I can see Vivian's moving. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Just want to make sure I'm not have another technical issue again. Okay, so the first circle I'm going to put up a little bit because I want his head is about here, okay? So about halfway this side here. So let me show you. So the head will be around here, okay? The eye's going to be around here. Okay, so my first circle, first eye circle, okay, will be here. You see the other line here? Make sure I can, let me draw it thicker line so you can see it better. I know it's hard to see sometimes from the camera, but you can see the bottom part here. So I'm gonna have another, so when you put the circle, make sure they are not too close together, but they somehow have to be close enough, because it's the eyes, you cannot be out here, right? Because the eyes of the owl is not too far apart. So it's about here. They're not touching, but they're close enough that it's almost about less than half an inch apart. So about here, I'm going to do another circle. See that? So it's like 2 little lake, like look like a 2 little lake. Draw with my white color pencil with the beak here. It's okay, you cannot see on the yellow because you're going to paint over it. Okay, so this is the beak of, let me draw a thicker line so they can see it. Okay, this is the beak of the owl. Okay, see that? Does that make sense? So the fur part is going to be here, the body, because it's standing kind of tilted. It's sticking out from, it's like the head's going to be showing over here, and the body's going to be over the bottom part here. So I'm just showing the eyes here. So I'm going to paint yellow, a darker yellow on this ring. Okay, so you guys find a smaller cup yet? About 1/3 of the big moon. You see how this is the middle of the moon, right? So this is how small it is. So how big the moon is, and it's 1/3. So find something small enough. I think a bottom of a cup will be good, because it just happened to, this is my lid of my here.
Miss
I'll just
Cassie,
use this one.
I also used
It's a lot easier to draw. Yeah. Oh, good. You have one of these, I know. Okay. Good job. Who else is using a bottom cup too? As long as it works, it doesn't matter what it is. As long as it's small enough, it's only 1/3 of the big moon, okay? Because I don't know how big your moon is. It's just a ballpark. Okay, after you do that, everyone good with looking for a small circle shape? Ida, you doing okay finding a circle shape? Because I can't tell you're done with the small circle yet. I think Zoe is looking for hers. Vivian, what about you? Can you guys hear me? Because I cannot see you guys moving at all.
I can hear you.
Okay, good, thank you. Now you guys are back in action. So just now you guys are all frozen somehow. Okay, so now I'm gonna use a darker yellow, right? Because I don't want to use the same yellow, so it's got to be a darker color. It's kind of like a sunflower yellow for this one, I think. Yes, it looks like sunflower yellow. So this is this yellow. You see, this one is brighter and this one is darker yellow. So about squeezing out a little bit here. Clean. Always clean it when you try to put your caps back. Okay, if you guys are using the tube kind, always clean it before you put it back, so that it won't dry up easily. And then put it back. So same thing, I'm gonna use a darker yellow. If you don't have a dark yellow, it's okay. Use the same yellow is fine, because you're gonna cover it with the fur anyway, okay? I barely see my white line. I have to be a little bit here to cover this. I see a little brighter, the other one like a sunflower yellow. You know, circle, try to fill up the circle as you can. I know it doesn't look like an owl yet, but it's all gonna come out soon. You're getting layer by layer. So Vivian, you see how we do layer of colors right now? So make sure the color that you pick is dark. Light. It have to be darker than the yellow that you pick, because it won't cover the paint that well. You see how we build up the layers of a painting? This is how people are always asking, oh, how do you do the background? How come there's a background on top of your on the background that your subject, which is the subjects here, is the owl and the moon. So that's how you do it. It's by layer. Okay. If people think that, oh, maybe I can color the owl first and then do the background later. If you do that, the background won't be as natural as it can be, because you can see if you try to add the background next to it, so it won't show that well. So this is how you build up your background. Always think about what goes in behind the subject. You just have to be patient to build up the layers, okay? Because for painting, it's not color pencil, right? You don't do the color next to it. So again, I can turn my paper around because I wanted to use the same brush stroke, same direction to this side. Line. Right? See that? And then I go do this side here. Turn it back. I barely see my circle now. There you go. Yeah, try to do thicker line for the top part of the circle so that you can see roughly where your circle is. That's the big 2 round eyes of the owls. Surprise when you see the owl head showing up soon. Everyone's doing okay? Good. Is Tyler doing okay, Mia? Vivian's working on it. Zoe, you doing okay? If you're doing okay, give me a thumbs up, okay? I just want to make sure everyone's just on the same path. Good. Aiden and Avery, you doing okay? Kara's doing good. Good job. Yep. Am I too fast? I'm trying to be slow today. We have a small group today, so you guys are not out of town. A lot of people are out of town. We can't go anywhere this weekend because our house is doing a remodeling right now. We just put on our floor, only downstairs, and then we're gonna have a new kitchen soon. So right now we don't have a kitchen. That's why I have some technical issue early because I don't. Oh, good question, Mia. You know what you know where we have been eating? So the first day when we don't have a floor, all cement underneath our first floor, took out the and moving our from one side to another side of the room. So today I set up this table on the living room area because we just finished putting back our hardwood floor yesterday. That's why this morning I have some technical issue to find the my cable that's hooked onto the camera.
Auntie Kathy.
So I've been moving around. Yes, Vivian?
Just so you know, I'm gonna have to leave early today because I'm going to Great America with my friend.
Oh, nice. We went to Great America yesterday. That's why I didn't get to have time to do a sample. Have fun. Yeah, it's kind of, if you're doing the pool part, you know, I think they have a new name. What's the new name called? South Shore or something like that?
Actually, my dad just told me we're gonna be a little bit late to go to America, and I'm gonna finish the art class.
Okay, cool. I mean, I just want to give you a heads up. If you guys are doing the water part, make sure you bring towels and stuff because it's quite windy and it's cold. We didn't get to swim for a long time. Like maybe we finished around 2. We went around 10 something, and then after 2 o'clock it's getting cold already, and then we have to move on to the rides. Yeah, and then today actually they have fireworks. So I think the fireworks at 9 o'clock. Yeah, we didn't leave yesterday until almost 10, and it's really cold. Make sure you layer up too. So what we did is we bring all the swim gear, and then we change, and then we bring it back to the car and grab our jacket and long pants and stuff. Yeah, it was cold at night. Actually, starting at 2, starting getting windy. So make sure you dress up enough. So try to stay until 9. They have a 9 o'clock fireworks today. Okay? I know a lot of people going today because some of Tristan's classmates going today. You know, we only got to go yesterday because today he has baseball practice later, and then also another meetup with math meetup. So we can't do it today. So have fun, Vivian. It's quite a lot of people too, so don't expect to ride more than 1 time per ride. Usually, do you like roller coaster, Vivian? I know your brother loves it.
I like roller coasters, but I can't go on ones like Railblazer and those, and the Demon and stuff.
Oh, you can't go to the Railblazer yet? How tall are you?
Sure.
No, I'm tall enough. I'm just don't want to.
You should try the Railblazer. It's my favorite ride.
Hate roller coasters. I love roller coasters.
Why do you say you hate it? Have you tried it?
It was so scary. I went with my friend once on a roller coaster. I screamed because I was so scared.
You know what, Mia? I still scream when I go to a roller coaster.
I scream too.
Nothing wrong with screaming. The more that you scream, that means you enjoy it more.
I don't,
It's fine.
enjoy it. Scary. I enjoy it. It goes up and then it goes down.
When you
I love
scare, you
that.
scream, and then you just let it
I
out.
haven't
and
tried
it's
one,
so
but
fun.
I want it. I want to go down and smash and crash and touch and
You
crash
love roller
and mash and chicken tap.
I'm so happy that Tristan finally is tall enough to ride everything. So you don't have to keep him on the side, and then we have to take turn. Now we can all ride together. We even went to Six Flags in Vallejo. Yeah, he loves roller coaster too. We like all the big ones. I mean, in Great America, I think Flight Deck is still one of my favorite. I still like Flight Deck a lot. And
Me and my
Petridge, yeah.
family actually have season passes, so we go there a lot. And my brother's
Yeah.
trying to force me to go on like Railblazer and like the Demon. I'm like, no.
Vivian, you should try it. You just scream it. It's okay. Scream it out. If you like roller coaster, you will love Railblazer. Trust me. That's my favorite ride. No matter how long the line is. You know, yesterday, halfway in, is something wrong. We have to all came out, and then we have to start lining up again when it's back on, because it's so good that I have to do that. We have to wait in line for so long for a Railblazer because it's the best ride. And you know what? Uncle Tony and I went to the back, and Tristan and his friend went in the front. It's a huge difference when we sit in the back for that one. It's so much faster.
Oh, and my brother's so lucky. For his field trip on Friday, he gets to go to Great America.
Oh, nice. So he's doing it again today?
Yeah, he's doing it today, and then next Friday he's going to Great America with all his friends.
Oh, that's so cool.
And because it's a school field trip, they have early entry with Great America. So it's basically just the school in the park. Because they
Oh
get
my God, that would be fast. Oh wow, I'm so jealous you can do that. Cool. Then he can ride a lot of the ride more than 1 time.
yeah, and my brother wants to trick people into saying the Patriot is the best ride, so he can go ride the other good rides.
He is so tricky.
I'm like, you shall not, you shall not.
Patriot is not a bad ride, but it's not the best. I think Flight Deck and Real Blazer is my favorite. Oh, you know what? There's a ride that next to the Eagle ride. It opened yesterday. We never ride that before. It was pretty fun. It's the spinning one that it goes sideways and then it goes almost vertical. It's really fast. I like that ride. I forgot the name of it. Let me find out the name. I'll let you know. I'll text your dad later. It's the one next to the Eagle ride. You know the Eagle ride that you can, is the blue, like a plane, right in the middle. It's the one next to it. I don't know what ride is that, but it's the first time we ride it since we went so many times already, but we never tried that because it never opened. But for some reason yesterday it finally opened.
Was it?
Oh, Orbit. It's called Orbit. Sorry.
Oh, yes, Astro Orbiter. That ride is super old.
What?
Yeah, it's super old, right? And
Yeah.
sometime it never opened.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
used
that
to
was.
when I was the kid's age.
Oh my God, it's so fun.
Yeah.
And yesterday was the first time I ride because it was at night. It's almost at the end, and we saw there's no light, so we ran into it, and it's so good. Oh my God.
Cool.
I love that ride. It was really fast. I wasn't sure how it felt in the beginning. I thought it's a kiddie ride. And then the boys went in and I said, okay, let me try this. It was really good. I like it. Something different. Okay, I'm done with my eyes. You see that? And then let me sharpen the edge a little bit, which is right here. Make sure it's all the way down. Don't worry if you cover it full or not, because we're going to paint more. We're going to paint black in the middle of the eyeball. Okay. Everyone else seems very quiet. Aiden and Ari, you guys like roller coaster? Probably not, because you didn't have any comment about it. It's okay. It's all is experience for how you like the theme park or amusement park. Okay, so I'm gonna have a little bit of black because I'm gonna make sure make sure we dry the eyes first before we put the black on. Okay, let me mute myself and dry the two yellow. Okay, it's a little bit dry. It's fine. It's not. It doesn't have to be fully dry because as long as it's not sticky, I can paint over it because I'm using black now. Okay, so you can find another circle or you can do freehand. I'm gonna do freehand for my small eyeball. Okay, freehand means you draw a circle with your bare hand. Okay, so I'm not gonna find another small circle, wasting time because I know that I can do a smaller circle with bare hand. You guys feel free to find another smaller objects that can trace a smaller circle. But try it if you can to do bare hand. I know Vivian and Ida can do that, and maybe Kara can do that too. But the rest, if you don't want to risk your painting, you can find another small circle shape to trace the circle right in the middle. Okay? The the trick to do that is just to try to cover a little bit by bit. Make sure your circle is round. Again, this is a painting. There's no right or wrong. As long as it looks like a circle, you're fine. Okay? You see, I started with one outline first and then do the bottom part like that. See that? This is my eyeballs. Again, I'm building the layers of color paint again. See that? I'm gonna turn it this way, and I can do my circle better. Try to stay almost the same size if you can, okay? If not, your owls will look one eye's big, one eye small, which everybody do, which is fine. You guys notice every one of us, our eyes are not identical the same size. Somehow one is bigger than the other, if you look really closely. As long as almost the same size. See, try to do the edge very slowly. Okay. After I do that, I'm going to use white, okay, and try to cover. You see, you can see the black underneath. It's kind of like see-through of the yellow. Yellow is a tough color to paint on black, which is it's okay. You're gonna have another layer of the yellow that I use, the darker yellow. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I probably won't gonna use it too thick. So try to cover your black as much as you can to start with. Okay. I'm gonna do it now, which is fine. I'm gonna add more paint first. I'm trying to squeeze out all my old paint, so I don't want to waste it because I have a lot of this kind of tube lying around. I want to finish them all. Because sometimes when you get new paint, I got too excited and started to use the new paint, and then I forgot I still have this old one. Try to cover it a little bit more. Still too thick. See, I'm trying to fill up this area. If you already cover the first round, you don't have to do this part, okay? Because here, as you can see, some black seeing through. So I'm trying to cover this part here. Oops. Okay. So I'm done coloring the eyes part. The next will be the peak here. That will be using, I will be using a gray color, okay? If you don't have gray, it's okay. Use black and white. That's how we mix a gray color. It can be a little bit lighter so you can see it. So I'm going to use a light gray. So this is the light gray I'm going to use, okay? Oops. Almost dropped my paint on the ground. That's not good. Okay, so again, mix with a bit of water. And paint over this. You see how different the gray on black paper, black color paper? Because that's why Vivian, that's why you have to make sure the blue, the light blue that you pick, the sky blue, make sure it will cover well on black. The yellow is the worst color to cover on black because it's very thin color, right? So I just paint my owl peak. So now it doesn't really have that look yet, but you can tell that's the face of an owl, right? And then we have to dry to make sure we dry the middle part of the eyeball before we paint the glow of the eyes, okay? And we're gonna use white color. See that? Everyone's doing okay? Ida's still working on the black circle, which is fine. I'm gonna slow down a bit and wait for everybody. I know I'm a little bit too fast on this peak here. Okay, I'm gonna slow down now and wait. So everyone's doing okay? Anyone want me to see your painting now? Vivian? Okay, hang on, Vivian first. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. Wait, your middle part of the kind of like green. More of a white to cover because it doesn't show that I can still see the black paper underneath. So maybe cover it more so that you won't see like green now, right? Yeah, add a little more. Yeah.
You should add some white to the paint, Viv. I think that'll help make it a little bit.
Okay, good job, Vivian. Okay, Kara, let me see yours. Okay, can I see? Looks good. All right, so your owl is all the way up here. So your body's gonna be big, okay? So you're gonna have a huge owl because your head is over there. So you have to leave some space here because, Kara, you have to remember, because the top part is the face, the top part of the head of the owl. So that's why I want you to move it down a little bit. So now you're for your head, okay? But look at it. Your body's gonna be huge, okay? You're gonna have a huge owl. It's okay. What about Mia and Tyler? Are you guys done with your eyes yet? If it's not done, it's okay. You don't have to show me. Show me only when you're done with your eyes.
Me and
Vivian's done.
Tyler
Okay, what about Aiden?
done.
Okay, then show it to me. Mia, show yours to me now. And see. Now I want to see, make sure that you guys are on the right path right now. Your beak can be a little bit bigger.
Okay.
You see the proportion?
Mhm.
Make it a little bit bigger. Okay? The peak. What about Tyler? Are you done yet?
Tyler's not done with his beak yet.
Tyler needs
It's
to
okay.
watch.
It's fine. Thank you. No problem. Take your time. Okay. Aiden and Avery, you guys can show me yours.
Show her your picture. Okay.
Thank you.
We also did it in the top right.
Yeah, it's too much off to the left. It's okay. So now you have to make some space. So your owl's going to be like tilted on here. So your owls will be coming out this way, which is okay. But make sure that you have room for the top, okay? You'll have the same problem like Vivian because you have to cover the middle part of the moon a little bit better so that it doesn't look green now. It kind of looks green because of the black coming out from the bottom, okay?
Okay.
Same thing with Avery too. Same thing.
Okay.
Actually cover more of, squeeze out some yellow and do one more layer, then you will be okay. It's okay, I'm gonna wait for you guys. Just do a thin layer on top, that will be fine. As long as you don't see the middle part, it looks like green. Zoe, you doing okay? You want me to show me yours? Let me see. No, not yet? Okay, it's fine. No worry, you can show me later, okay? Ida, you want me to show me yours? Or are you still working on the eyes? I can't see you. Did you shut off your camera? I don't know where she went. It's okay. Come back later and show me, okay? All right. Make sure your proportion is about 1/3 big from your eyes for your peak. So Mia, fix your peak already? So while we are doing all that, I'm going to show you to make some star in the background, okay? Like I know that I showed a lot of them before. We always use the back of your brush. The back tip of your brush, right? We always use that. Cup while I'm waiting for you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've cleaned cup of water. And I'm going to start onto the body soon while I'm making sure everyone is on the same page. So who is done with the beak and eyes? Kara's done. Oh wait, where's Ida? Where is she? Did she just drop off? Oh, I'm gone. Everyone see her? Let me ask her mom. Hang on. That's weird. She don't. Probably she had some problem earlier. Let me ask her mom real quick. Oh, there she is. Hi, Ada. You just joined back?
Yeah, it was an internet problem.
Oh, that's what I thought too. It's okay. Are you done with your eyes?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. Okay, good. So if you guys are done, get the two color that you picked for your body, okay? And then we can move on to the body part and the head. So we're not going to use any pencil drawing or the white color pencil for this. We just go straight onto the paint, okay? So make sure you did the outline first. Okay, let me move my... Okay. So now, let me swap it so it's upside down now. You see that? So now this is my moon, and this is my two eyes and the peak, right? See that? So my body's going to be here. So my body's going to be here. My head is going to be here. A little bit of head. So I'm going to start. I'm making sure everybody is on this page, right? So I'm going to have, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to use blue since I have a lot of old tube of blue. I'm going to have blue and purple. This is my purple. Okay, because I have a lot of blue. And just look at all the old blues I have. I have a lot of blues and purple. So I'm going to use this color tone. So I'm going to squeeze out layers of blue. Oh, some of them are already dry. Oh. You know what? This is a metallic blue. It's not going to work. I don't want metallic blue. I'm going to put this aside. Have regular blue. Okay. Try to squeeze out some dry paint here. See, this is my dry paint. When I come out, it's like a little warm. That is why you have to make sure you use this kind of tube kind. You make sure you tied up the knot in the cap when it's done. It's okay. For the dry paint, I just have to add more of the water to mix it. So the first layer will be the lightest color. So if you have orange and red or orange and yellow, so the first tone will be yellow, okay? But I want you guys to maybe use other colors. See, we have yellow all over already, okay? I just started mixing the blue. Now it's too watery. Color pick blue, yeah, I'm using blue. It doesn't have to be the real color of the owls because sometimes when we do painting, it can be abstract color, which I like to do because I don't like to always use the same real color of the animal. That's how you make your painting more colorful. And I like to do that. You probably already noticed. My painting is always colorful. I don't like to use like brown or gray. That's the real color of the owl. But in my painting, in my rural painting, I like to see colorful side, right? So you always can, okay, so now I wanted you to do the outline with the paintbrush, okay? Pick the color that you want as the main color. For example, if Mia, you want to use red, okay? If you want to use orange, that's your color of your owl, go ahead. purple, pink, whatever color you have in mind. It doesn't matter. As long as cover well. So I'm going to do the first stroke of, it's going to be like this. I'm going to do a really slow outline first, okay? So that you can see. So I'm doing some brush stroke of a fur top, okay? And I have to do this, all right? It's just the sticking out of the fur, okay? I'm gonna do a really quick outline of the shape of the face. And then we're gonna paint all over it. I think to me, owl is a very cute creature, especially the big eyes. See, only a few brush stroke. I already have the shape of the, I'm gonna have the body sticking out from here. See that? Just the outline first. So this is the fur coming out, which is fine, right? And then we're gonna paint all over it. So now I'm gonna paint, cover the moon now, the bottom part of the moon. Just do the outline first, everybody. Don't worry about coloring inside yet. So do the outside first. Just the outline. Okay? While you paint it all close to the eyes, make sure you be very, very careful. Okay, make sure you stay within the line of the circle. Right? You don't want it to paint over the rounded eyes. See, I changed my mind from orange and yellow because I think I used too much yellow here. So I don't want to keep repeating the yellow. The blue looks actually pretty well. So I think Vivian, the blue you use probably will be doing good too on the black. It looks good. Because I have too much blue here I want to finish. See that? I try to cover this area here, but be very careful. You just have to outline out this circle here a little bit and then cover it in the middle. Right? So you can always pull the paper back to closer to you and then cover all the area. Oh, Ida is out again. I think she's having internet issue. I know how that felt. I had the same problem the other day. See that? I'm doing really, really slowly on here. You see the layer of the blue? First layer, I don't think is.
Is Tristan doing it?
Tristan has some work to do today. So he's working on his work right now.
So he's not going to be
So
doing that, but maybe later.
He'll probably do it later, but not with us. Yeah.
I feel bad
I'll
for
see
him.
if he have time tomorrow. Because today he don't have time. He has baseball practice in the afternoon. Yeah, tomorrow we're not doing anything, I think.
I'm gonna make
So probably tomorrow. What are you doing? What are you saying, Tyler? I thought you were saying something.
With chicken tomorrow, a chicken dance. He already started one part. I kind of liked it. He did it like chicken wing, like something like that. A dance was chicken wing. Yeah.
You doing what? Chicken wings?
A chicken wing dance.
Oh, chicken wings. Oh, I said what? Okay, cool. I want to see it.
Chicken wing, because
Yeah,
my
ask your
God.
mom. I
Chicken
want to
wing.
see the chicken wing dance.
Chicken wing, hot dog and macaroni, here macaroni. It's not
That's
hair.
so cute.
Oh, at the end of the class, we'll be like, can you show Miss Kathy some your dance? No. Okay. No dance. Just the chicken song.
Why not?
Why
Why not? I want to see it. Okay, you don't have to
Tyler,
show it,
Tyler, if
show
you
it
do it,
live right now.
if you do it, Tyler, if you do it, I'll give you 2 pieces of this from mine. Fine. But it's a chicken.
You can show me later. You can show me later. You don't have to just show it to me now because I want him to finish the painting too. You can show it to me. Ask your mom to record it and send it to me. Okay, I want to see it. Oh, that's how cute. What is he going to perform or what? Or- Almost go all the way touching the beat.
Done.
I'm doing really slow down so that
Brother,
I'll
just.
done.
It looks like a girl, Tyler.
What are you talking about? Done.
He's like done. He doesn't want to do it. He wants to do the chicken wing dance. So in the dance,
Yeah. Why is it muted all of a sudden?
I like to
so
Okay.
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sing the chicken wing dance. Well, he does the chicken wing dance. Then he'll say some words in it.
and then I'll do the burp
yeah, he'll
when
do
I
a burp.
dance.
Yeah, he'll do a burp in it. I
Okay.
can't do it. Not.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
need to do the burp.
That's good. Impolite, Tyler. And that's what you get. Excuse me. Excuse you. Excuse you. Excuse you.
Okay. So fill up the top here. You can still see the yellow coming out of the blue or whatever color you use. Make sure you cover the second layer too. See that? I can still see it like green on sticking out, which is fine because you can cover one more layer, and then I'm gonna use another blue to
my name. You
cover
seriously.
it. You guys hear me? So make sure you cover as much as you can, okay? It's okay because I'm gonna use another blue to cover it, the second tone of the blue. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over here because this area is a circle shape. You draw this line very carefully. So I'm still half the circle eyes here. Uh-oh, Ida is not back. I don't know what's going on. Let me ask. She haven't been. I think she still have internet issue. Hopefully her mom will see my text. I have this recorded for her, so. All right, so I'm doing the bottom part here. You see? Oh, did she just text me? Okay. Yeah, I think she's not gonna join back. Somehow, the internet problem. Okay, let's continue without her, but we're gonna have to send her the recording later. Okay, so we're gonna finish the bottom part here. So try to cover the bottom part. Okay, I'm gonna use, since I'm not gonna use very tight area, I'm gonna use a bigger brush on the bottom. So let me finish all the tight area here with the smaller brush, which is here. You see the owls? It's so cute, right? The face is finally come out. You know,
Tyler barely started.
oh, that's cute. That's really
It
cute.
looks like a girl to me now.
A girl? It can be a girl, a female owl.
Female owl.
Yeah.
Mine looks like a male.
What? Oh, that's cute. Very cute.
It kind of looks creepy because of the eyes.
No, it's not done yet. The eyes are not done yet. I'm still waiting for the eyes to dry a little bit better. And then
My
we're gonna
eyes are
put.
dried already.
Oh, it's dry already? So good. So when it's dry, after we finish the body, we're gonna add all the highlights of the eyes, okay? We're gonna wait until the Make sure
Yeah.
when you do this type area, you have to be really careful, okay?
I'm better than you. Mine does not look like a girl. It kind of.
It is a girl.
It doesn't matter if it's a girl or boy. It doesn't matter. As long as it's good on your painting. Looks good, right? See, I'm turning this upside down because I want to do this part really, really careful. So feel free to turn your paper, turn your sketchbook around. It's okay, whatever you feel comfortable. It doesn't have to be stuck on one side all the way, okay? See how? Yeah, I feel more comfortable if this paper is upside down and I'm doing this circle line here. Okay? So when I go into the tight area, I'll be really careful. This part here too. I'm gonna turn over this side because I have a tight area here too. And then keep turning back to here. And I'm gonna cover this area. See that? See, I'm gonna use a bigger brush now. For the bottom here. I don't have to keep repeating my brush stroke. See, even I do the bottom part, when I do this brush stroke, it looks like fur, right? So do it like this, so that it comes brush stroke like this, it looks like a fur to you too. See that? Start this kind of stroke on the bottom part. You see what I'm doing here? Till at the end about here, starting here, we can do brush stroke like this. I'm gonna lift it up a little bit so that it won't touch the paper below.
Miss Cat,
Yes, Kara?
can we do the brush stroke like this?
Let me see. Hang on, let me see you on a bigger screen. Hang on. Yeah, good job. Wow, look at your red owl. Looks so cool. I like it.
Thank
Just like
you.
your color of your shirt too. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see all the owls different color. Good job. So mine is blue, yours is red, and what color is yours, Vivian? Light blue, sky blue. And what color is Mia and Avery and Aiden and Zoe? I can't wait to see all different ones. That's why I love to paint, because everyone can come up with the same subject, same idea, but different color and different approach too. I remember last time we did the owls on the branch, right? But this one is just sticking out big with the moon in the background. Something simple, but it can be very different. You see how I do my stroke? You see the reflection now? I can flip the paper like this and show you. So just keep repeating the brush stroke like that, and then I'm going to add more of the darker tone on top to have layers and highlight of the fur. Or the feather, not fur, feather. We're doing a bird right now. Kept saying fur, but it's actually a feather. Okay, down here. Oh, now I'm gonna use the same brush stroke here on the top now to cover all the green spot. It looks green, you know why? Because yellow and blue makes green. So if you put another layer on top, you cover all the green. See that? I'm going to send you guys the link where to register and send the artwork in for the owl competition. Just for fun. But you have to make sure you take a few pictures that you want to keep the painting as a digital format because you're never going to see it back. It's up to you. You don't have to submit it if you don't want to. But it's good to have it a try. I will send you the link. It's one of, I think it's not going to, the deadline will be a long time, I think. Let me double check later. I think it's sometime in October or something. Forgot. I've done it like too long ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when we first starting this art session. Yeah, I found, yeah, I know that because Tristan, art teacher, showed the link to us. I'm gonna have some feather sticking out. So always have some dry brush at the end and that looks feather coming out. I think we've done this brush stroke before, right? You see how at the end of the outline of the blue, I add some dry brush technique that I showed you before, right? Just keep adding some fur technique, oh no, feather technique. I can call it fur technique too, because that's how we do animals. Okay, so this is one of the layer of blue. I'm gonna use another blue, which is look like purple to me. I'm gonna use it on another bowl. So, but this one is a lot darker. So it's like a dark blue, looks like dark purple too. Okay. So you want to have a contrast. Contrast means one lighter, one darker. Okay, it's the contrast of the same tone. I mean, same color, but it's a different tone. So I have a lighter blue. I'm going to have a darker blue. So for Kara, you have a red, a bright red. You want to pick something like a dark brown or a darker blue. I mean, darker red, which is like a maroon color. Okay, so I will suggest a brown. If you have a darker brown, that will look really cool. Okay, so show me whatever color you already picked for your
This cat will this work?
owl. Let me see. This is very similar to what you have right now. Why don't you pick something darker brown, a more different contrast?
Got it.
Okay. So whoever want me to help you choosing the darker color tone, let me know. But you have to show me what you have right now first, so that I can help you pick the color. Okay, for Vivian, you choose sky blue, right? Yeah, I can see. Oh, that's a baby blue. Okay, good. If you use a baby blue, you can pick another darker blue. Any darker blue will work. Okay? You have the same bottle set. Yes. Even darker, actually. Even
Miss,
darker. Hang on, Mia. Wait. I'm helping Vivian right now. Do you have a darker blue, like some sort like a darker purple? That will work too. Yes, Mia?
does what's
What
it?
color is your owl?
My color is blue. I think this would work out. Mine is like light bluish color.
Do you have darker blue?
I do.
Why don't you do darker blue?
Because I want to use red.
If you use red and blue, it looks like American flag. Is that what you want?
Kind of.
Okay, if this is what you want, go ahead. It works.
This is the darkest blue I have.
Okay, that works. That will looks a huge contrast. Mia, I still suggest you use a darker blue or darker red even, because that red is very similar tone. Even though it's different color, but it's almost the same tone, okay? Okay, let me look at Avery now. Oh, yours is a turquoise green. Okay, why don't you pick a dark green now to use the second layer, okay? Same thing with Aiden. Oh, look at that, it's so cute. You know, now your moon look like a hat for them because they're stucking on the side. But it's okay, use a darker green now, okay?
Yeah, mine's tilting.
It
It's
looks like a hat. It looks like you're wearing a hat, a yellow crown hat or something.
Cute. It's so cute. Yeah.
It's okay.
Totally.
A darker green, that will work. Okay, same, what about Zoe? Zoe, what about you? Can I see your color? Oh, you guys pick the same color. Okay, maybe a darker green for you too. A very dark green, okay? No, that's like a blue. Do you have other green?
Dark green or dark blue?
Up to you. Dark green or dark blue is fine.
okay.
Okay.
Okay? Maybe you two have a different color so that your brothers can be a different color.
Auntie Kathy,
Yes, Vivian?
is like this the right color?
Yeah, that's perfect. You see how when it's close to each other, it looks really good. That's good to see it side by side too, so that you can decide what color you use. Good job, Vivian. Perfect. Okay. Who else need help for color? You guys are all good, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna use the same brush, but make sure you wash them. It's okay if your painting is still. It's fine.
Did you have to do it again? I want to do dark blue now.
So now you're gonna use the same brush, same technique, even to do the same brush stroke. Okay. So now I'm gonna use on here. Make sure I have enough water. So I'm gonna do same brush stroke. You see how, and then do it in the sequence. You see that? You just have another highlight of the feather. And make sure it goes down like the shape of the body too. You see that? I kind of have to curve it in a little bit on the side. You see how fast I do the stroke? It's just separate them a little bit so that you can see the light blue that I have. Right? That's the bottom part. And then the same thing went on the top, but go back to the smaller brush. So this is my medium-sized brush for the bottom. Okay? And then I use the same dry brush stroke to do the side with the fur, with the feather. Okay? And then I go back to my smaller brush. Make sure you wash it. Clean the brush a little bit. And then go back to your darker blue. And then use the same stroke going up. So make sure you follow the shape of the head too. See, I add the blue on top now. You see the highlight? You see how fast the whole owl looks already come out? At first you say, oh, what am I doing? It doesn't look like an owl at all. And now my owl is here. You see how I add the highlight of the fur? You see, every time we do painting, it doesn't have to be one layer. You always think about how I'm going to make it more interesting, how I'm going to make it look like an owl, and how you're going to use, now you know how to use paint to do feather or even fur kind of texture. See that? Just by adding 2 layers of paint, there's a huge difference. If you do 1 layer, it looks very flat, right? So even on the ring of the circle, outer ring, you can always do the light, the dark blue. See, I'm gonna add a ring around. We're not done yet. We still have to do the background. I wait the background and the eyes highlight, okay? Then we're done. I'm gonna also add some, even a lighter blue. So we're gonna use 3 tone on the feather, okay? 3 different, 3 same color, but 3 different tone. I'm gonna show you later, after I'm done with the dark blue. So make it more 3D looking. So the bottom part here, you just have to be really careful because you want to touch the yellow part of the eye. See that? Just make the circle a little bit smoother around. I love my owl. It's a cute owl. Okay, so now, after I do that, I'm gonna use even lighter blue. Let's see, you have a lighter blue. Yes, I have a baby blue, just like Vivian's has on her, oh, this is dry already. So see, the tube kind is very easy to dry if you don't put the cap back. It's okay, you can throw this away. I'm gonna add a little bit of this light blue here. If I don't have a light blue, you can always add white onto your assisting blue. I'm gonna have this very light blue here. I'm gonna add another tone of blue. You see that another tone of blue? Just add a little highlight here and there. Doesn't have to be a lot. Same thing on the top.
Miss Kathy, my darker blue is somehow just like it doesn't show because I use turquoise, but like the turquoise just keeps like covering it and like I can't see the blue. The darker blue I'm using is like cobalt blue.
Can I see? Did you brush it? You guys are using the brush. Look, do not do that. Do not blend the 2 colors together. You are brushing it on top. Look, even though I do the paint, I don't brush, I blend it. I just do the brush stroke. You see that? I just add a brush stroke on top of the paint. I did not blend it together. I just saw Area blending it together. Then you don't see the brush stroke at all, right?
I'm doing the stroke. I'm doing the stroke, but like I'm trying to
You're doing it again, Avery.
Can I see? Can I see? Can you show me, Aiden?
Aiden, show Miss Kat yours.
Already.
I think I got the feathers like fine.
It's fine. I can still see it. It's totally fine. Make
But
sure.
then like the head, I'm working on the head. I'm talking about the head.
Oh, because you're doing it with on top. You're making sure making sure you add it on top and not touching the darker side. I mean the turquoise color, okay? So make sure you blend it. Look, this is the lighter blue that I have, right? This is the lighter blue, right? So I'm gonna have on top here, see?
Yeah.
You're gonna add on top. So make sure you do that. So are you saying that the turquoise is too wet when you do that?
I don't know.
Make sure your brush stroke is not too dry. I mean, not too wet. You cannot do it when it's too wet because the color will blend together. And I can see every is blending it together. Making sure is the dry brush. And you see why dry brush mean like this? Look at my brush. Look at my brush.
Oh,
You see how dry it is?
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why
I
you
think
can.
I might just hair dry it. Just use a hair dryer, blow dryer.
You see how I add the feather stroke all over?
Yeah.
Okay. So keep doing it. See how, let me move my painting up a little bit so I can show you. You see how the feather looks like now? See all over, everyone? You see the top? So make sure your brush is about here when you do this. Look, when you open up, the brush is always, it's kind of like, look like it's like hair, it's like a split end, right? It's almost like you have a dry stroke. That's how you do the stroke up. You can always add here and there with some feather effect. Okay? Does that make sense, Aiden? Okay, my body is done. Okay? What I need to do is wait for everybody. Okay? And then making sure the eyes area is dry. I'm gonna blow dry it.
Auntie Kathy.
Yeah?
So I need to go.
Okay, you need to go now?
Yeah.
So you're almost done?
Yeah, I'm at the point you are.
Okay, so maybe I just continue with the recording when you come back and you finish the eye part, okay? And the background of the star. Then you're done. Have fun in Great America, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe we should go next time. We have a go past here, so maybe we should go together sometime. All right, bye-bye. All right, here, so we continue with the drying part for mine. So I'm gonna dry it and mute myself for a little bit, okay? Who is the host now? Is someone a host now? You have to make me a host right now because someone, when I laugh, let me see who's the host, okay? Okay, Zoe, you have to make me a host because when I laugh, you are a host now. Can you make me a host so that I can record? Because I have to record for Vivian and Ida.
How do I do it?
No, you cannot do it. You cannot record. You have to, you can go to my 3 dots on the top and then make me a host. You see when you go through my screen? Oh, okay. So, never mind. I think my husband, Tony, is gonna make me a host. Okay, never mind, I can record now, okay. So go back to and start recording. Okay, just now it wasn't recorded, okay? Because I got kicked out for some reason. Okay, let me go back to my spotlight, everyone. Okay, I was
Miss
here.
Cat,
Yeah?
can we make our own highlights and dyes?
Yes, if you want, you can do your own highlight. But this is what I'm going to suggest you what to do. Okay? So you can do your own, but make sure you have at least a 1 curvy line and 1 dot, okay? And then also have a highlight on the outer yellow ring too.
No, I mean like can you make your own highlight inside the black eyes?
Yes, you can. You can do 3 dots like the cartoon kind. You can do a cute one, a 1 dot. I also do highlight on the outer ring too, okay? You see my outer ring, the yellow part? Making sure it's a curvy line when you do the highlight, okay? So that's the highlight of my eyes, but I'm gonna do highlight on the fur too. You see, I'm gonna do highlight of the same brush. Let me go back to my same blue blush that I use. I'm gonna use some of the highlighter fur on using the white instead of using the blue right now. You see, my highlight is the white now, but using the same brush stroke, okay? You see that? You just add another texture of it, right? Another layer of color texture. And then after I do the highlight of the brush stroke, I'm going to finish off with the background, the star on the sky. All around, okay? When you do the highlight brush stroke, all around like this. See that? You see how lively look of our right now because of all the layers of highlights. So now I'm going to use the same technique that I do using the back of the brush. Okay, it's the tip of the back. So just squeeze a little bit of white on top on the bowl that you're mixing bowl. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to use the smaller brush that I have. And use the tip. Okay, use the tip. Use the tip of this and then put a little bit of the paint on it. Dab a little bit and then let me zoom in so that you can see it. Okay, look. I'm going to do some star here. Very small star. See 1, 2, 3, 4. Separate them a little bit. Okay? Use a smaller brush so that your dot is a lot smaller. And go back to the paint and then dab it onto the paint and then do the tip here. See the tip? You guys should know how to do this by now. You've done this before. Right? You see how easy to do the star with the tip instead of doing your brush? See, I'm going this side down. So let me zoom back out so you can see it. See how many dots are already done? So make sure you do it slowly. I have some bigger one and smaller one. It's fine, as long as it's all different. Separate them a little bit, scatter them a little bit all over, even on the top. Okay? You see how pretty it is now? Look at my starry sky. Oops. It's okay, I have a starry sky here. Okay, I ruined it a little bit on the top because it's still wet and, oops, and my finger touches. Okay, I'll clean it up a little bit. Oops, my camera is off again. Hang on. Let me get back on here. It's always like that when I try to do spotlight. Okay, let me go back to my camera and then turn it back on. But it's upside down. There you go. You see that? I just cleaned it up here because it was wet. And I'm gonna go back here and then do the 2 dot again. So don't worry, if you have a smudge one, you can always go back and do it again. Just cover as much as you can. Just make sure it's scattered around, okay? It's all in a different spot. Okay? You like my starry light night sky? I want to see all your pretty owl in different color. And now I'm done. Okay? See that? Make sure you rub it off with a paper towel on the tip and then put it back in the cup of water. Now I'm cleaning out my table because I didn't wrap it today. See that? Now when it's done, I can tear it out from my book because I always have it. Oops, my camera is off again. What's going on? No. Okay, there you go. Upside down. Ta-da! It's done. You know what? I think the peak here is a little bit too dull. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some highlight on the top too. So the leftover paint on the white, I'm gonna put some highlight here. Just a little bit of here. Then I'm done. See that? Huge difference when you put a highlight there because it's not one tone anymore. Right? Here's my highlight. Right in the middle. Okay, now I'm done. Anyone ready to show it to me? Kara's done. Can't wait to look at it. There you go. Wow, look at your big, gigantic owl. That is so huge. It's so cute. I like it.
Bye, Miss Cat.
You're welcome. Bye. So, reminder, next week we don't have a session, okay? Because I'm not going to be in town. Okay? All right. Bye.
Miss Kathy.
Hang on. Who's next?
Yeah, well, it's no traps.
Let me see who's going to show it to me.
This good guys, we trap them.
Aiden and
Yeah.
Ari, are you ready? Zoe, are you ready?
What did you just say?
Okay, Zoe is ready to show. Okay, let me see it.
And then he said, yeah.
Nice.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, looks good. I like your star too. Looks good. Your
Thank
eyes
you,
is
Miss
really
Cat.
small.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Yep.
What about
Photo.
Aiden and Ari? Let me spotlight you. Okay. Oh, that's a cute owl with a hat. It looks good. Looks good, Ari. Good job. Next time when you do the star, do it slowly, a lot slower, okay? Because you kind of smudge it when you put it down. So always dip a little bit of the paint, okay? Uh-oh, my camera off again. And then when you do that, when you do the dot, put a little bit of the white here. See, I'm gonna show it again. So a little bit of white here, right? And then put it down slowly like this. You see? I do it really slow. You do it way too fast and then you smudge a lot of them, right? You see how slow I am? Let me zoom it in, I can show you one more time. Okay, so this is my sky, right? I'm gonna do a little bit of paint onto the brush, you see that? And then I'm holding here and then do it slowly, one dot at a time. See that? So that you won't smudge it, because when you smudge it, it doesn't look like dot anymore, right? So that's how I'm going to do that. Does that make sense? Is Aiden ready to show me?
Okay, Miss
Not
Cat.
yet.
Not yet? Okay, it's fine. What about Mia now?
No.
Mia? Are you ready to show me, Mia? Where are they? Mia? Tyler? Can you show me your painting before you go? Mia? Where are you? Mia, I want to see your painting before you go. Can you show me your painting?
Yep. But one second.
Yeah, sure.
Here's your white. And then I'll show Tyler.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
Here's Tyler.
Love it. Oh, Tyler's one is really cool too. It's a very beautiful color too.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. I love all your outfits.
Oh, yes, it is. Let me go put.
Okay, Aiden, show it to me when you're ready, okay? No rush. I'm gonna clean up. Let me know when you're ready. So I'm gonna send you guys the link if you want to submit your painting. But make sure you take a lot of your photo of the painting because you're not gonna get your painting back, okay? So I think I have everybody's. I think I'll look at everybody's painting already. Make sure everybody take a picture and send it to me. Okay, and I will send you guys a link to submit for the competition. I will work with Tristan tomorrow, and maybe he can submit one too.
Miss. Okay, get out here, Tyler.
Yes.
We have it. We're just getting ready. Okay. No, let's do it downstairs. No, not downstairs.
Oh, what is that? Is that a puzzle?
No.
What is it?
Tyler, no, wait. Stand right here. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, cheese macaroni, hot dog and bologna, macaroni, hot dog and bologna, cheese mayonnaise.
That is so silly, Tyler.
Yeah, so silly.
Oh,
That's
So thank you.
thank you.
it's so cute.
And
Have a good weekend.
You're
Alex,
welcome.
what do you say
Good
to you?
weekend. Oh, mommy.
Oh,
Next section,
Thank
we're not
you.
gonna have class.
bye.
You're welcome. Have a great long weekend, okay, guys?
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I messed up.
Okay, Aiden, your turn.
I
Let me
started
spotlight
wiping
you.
my eye with a paper towel, so I messed up. I messed up at the eye a little. Okay, and a lot.
Next time when you have, Aiden, listen, when you have any mistake or when you mess it up, it's okay. Do not use paper towel to wipe it. Every time if you use paper towel, you're gonna ruin it like this. So when it wait for the paint to dry and then you paint over it, then you can fix it. So there's a good thing about acrylic paint, okay? So every time you make a mistake, making sure to dry it and then paint over it. So right now, dry it with the hair dryer and then paint over the black and the highlight of the eyes. Then you'll be fine, okay? And then you can submit for the competition.
Okay.
Okay, I will log off now. Good job. Send a picture when you fix it. Send a picture and show it to me. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good holiday.
Bye, Miss Kat.
All right. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.